Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
Here we are. It's a Tuesday.
It is.
You're seeing it on a Sunday.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
good morning. Good morning,
Good
everybody.
morning.
So we're going to talk about a few things today. So
Yes.
number one is we're going to talk about why Deanna's wearing the headband.
Yeah, she wants to know why I'm wearing the headband, and it's because my hair is growing out and I don't like the way it looks.
And so headbands are a great way to look very stylish and fashionable.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You think
and
so?
especially if you're having a bad hair day or you don't like your hair, there's ways around everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's all about perception.
yeah,
It's totally about perception. So
so we can shift
it,
and we can change
within a minute,
a second.
a second.
Well,
Yeah.
it takes a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah,
I love it because we have the power. We have the power within us.
yeah. And I think that we get so wrapped up in our thoughts and we get on those negative rants, and it doesn't do
Doesn't
any
help
good.
doesn't
No,
help us, doesn't help out anyone around us.
no. The other thing I want to talk about and talk
Is
about uplifting, and making, positive vibes, the color of these chairs. So everybody who walks in the studio, they comment on it. And because when they walk through the door, it's like it just this pop of color and they look like sunshine. And so,
we need it this time of year.
well, and what's really fascinating about this is that Deanna ordered these.
Hmm.
And typically, I am the bright color person. I have an orange chair in my house. I've got a purple couch, um,
And
and
I have all neutrals.
all neutrals.
Oh,
And um, so that is a testament to the changes, the transformations that you and I have been going through for the past year and a half, and how we have
wow. So true.
changed in so many ways that we don't even realize it,
No.
because we set that intention when we did our first Joe Dispenza workshop here in Rochester. And it's all about changing your thoughts, just like
Yes.
I started out, because if we're not feeling good, or we don't feel like we look good when we look in the
Yeah.
mirror, we don't like our hair, right? Instead of having a bad day for it, you just shift
Yeah.
it,
Just shift
you
it.
just change it.
I love it.
Yeah, and so it makes a
So
difference, and
nice.
in how we feel also makes a difference in how everyone else around us feels too.
Oh, it's easier to smile when you feel good. And, who doesn't need a smile? I think that smiles are the most contagious thing to give somebody.
Yeah, because if someone doesn't have one, you can just
You
give
can
them
give them
give
one
them
of
one of yours.
yours.
It's
Yeah,
so easy.
yeah, and it makes you feel better. Like it makes you feel better. Like if you look at somebody and you smile, and they
Yeah,
smile back. It's
I
like,
try to consciously
cool.
remember
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
because I love when I look at somebody, or I am walking, I'm going up to a cashier, if they smile, it makes all
yeah.
the difference in the world.
It does.
I was
Try
in
it.
I was in BJ's yesterday, and the young lady, I walked up to her line, and she had this huge smile on her face. And
Wow.
what was fascinating about it, because I'm such a teeth person too, is that she had spaces in between each one of her teeth,
Uh-huh.
and she didn't care.
Yeah.
She's still going to smile,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
And
that's the thing. It's
that's the way she was born.
yeah, and
That's how
that's
her teeth are.
right.
That makes it her.
Yes,
And
exactly.
and that's how we're all unique. And to embrace that
Yeah.
rather
So
than compare.
yeah, and especially at this time of the year when
Oh my
there's so much gray
gosh.
outside, bring in some brightness into your house.
Mm-hmm.
How's that lamp? Are you using
Oh,
the
my
happy
light
lamp?
lamp. Yeah, the happy lamp. Well, the sun was out for the past couple of days,
Yeah.
so I hadn't used it, but definitely I feel it within my being that I need that light. I need that sun. So if I'm sitting there, I use it in the kitchen when I'm preparing my dinner. Put it right up on the counter, and for about 30 minutes a day, and it helps a lot. It really
Makes a
does.
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
wonderful.
yeah.
Yeah.
So so the other thing that will brighten up your gloomy winter days is giving yourself a suntan.
Oh my gosh, it makes such a difference.
Hmm.
It makes such a difference. And also a difference in, how other people see you too.
Yeah, and how are
Because
we going to do this time of year?
I
How
know,
are we going to give ourselves
without
a
going to the
suntan?
tanning booth.
Oh yeah, Yeah, because I
or
mean
getting
that's
a spray tan.
yeah.
Is spray tans, I mean, I guess it's okay on occasion. I would never do a spray tan just because of all the chemicals in
Oh,
it.
now I know.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
mean, imagine putting that all over your whole body.
and your
And
skin is your largest organ.
yeah,
Yeah,
so a simpler,
that
less
you
toxic,
have more
no,
control
non-toxic
over,
way
and that you have more control over when you do it.
is to use the Tim contour.
Yeah.
So the Tim contour is it's actually a bronzer,
A
and
non-shiny bronzer.
yeah, matte, very matte bronzer. And so one of the things that we can do is we just pick up the color. I always work it into the brush. Just press it in to the brush, and then start at the top and just work your way down. Cover your whole face. Gotta pick some more up.
Puts more of the color up on the brush.
Yes. And if your neckline is showing, I bring it all the way down onto my neck. And the other thing is, if you have short hair, do our
On your
the
ears.
ears too, because that they'll stand out if they're really white. So I always do it right on my ears. And then I use it as a contour. So I pick up some more color, work it into the brush, to the corners of the forehead. That gives definition to the oval of our face. And then our cheekbones, starting back here near the ear, coming straight in, because that's where our cheekbone comes in. Starts back here and comes straight in toward the nose. A little bit more on this side. A little bit more on my jawline. And just a touch, little sun-kissed look right there. I also like to do it on my brow bone too. And there.
Looks
Do I
great.
look a little bit more tan?
Especially
A little
compared to me.
healthier? Yeah. Do you have any on right now? Any contour?
Excuse me. I do. Um, That's another thing with winter is everything's so dry.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put some on after
Have some more?
I have some more tea.
Oh, hold it.
This also always feels good in the winter. Okay, so I grab the color, blend it in, and start putting it all over my face.
And smile.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
I think everyone looks prettier and more handsome with a smile too. Everyone
I
does,
agree. Yeah.
especially as we age.
Yes.
It really makes a difference.
So it doesn't matter where you start, top to bottom or bottom to top.
Yeah, just do whatever comes natural to you, so that you don't have to think about that too.
Okay. So I'm gonna contour my jawline. For some reason, I'm starting from the bottom and going up. Contour my cheeks, and I have to make this face when I do it. And my forehead and on my brow bone. I like it there as well. I'm going to do a little sun kissed on my chin and on my nose. And I feel like I have a tan. I like it.
Yeah.
That feels good.
It does. It does.
And
Yeah.
that's what we need to do is not expect somebody else to say something or do something for us that makes us feel good when we can do it for ourselves whenever we want to. Whenever we want to. So
Sure, it just takes being conscious.
I was going to say, if you feel like you're not feeling, you're not feeling good, you're not feeling, you're feeling a little, down, what can you do? There's a lot of things that you can do. One is you shift your thoughts, but maybe some music, turning on some dance music,
Yeah.
really helps. Blowing up a balloon and tossing that around that really helps to change your
Going
mood.
for a little walk, even
Yep,
like
getting some
5 minute,
fresh air.
5, 10 minute walk.
Yeah, bundle up when you go out in this weather, and it feels so good,
It does, because
just to
then you
take a
warm up
20-minute
too.
walk. It's wonderful. So this is all about lifting your own spirits, being in control, and really tapping into the power that you have within, because we have that power within us to take care of ourselves, and we can depend on ourselves 100% of the time. We can't depend on anybody else, but we can depend on ourselves 100% of the time.
Hmm. Also, being conscious of what we allow into our minds, our
Yes.
thoughts, by what you watch, what you see on social media. Limit, just really,
Yeah.
really limit that time. And
Well, if you think that, if you're reading something that, you can feel it in your gut, you can feel it in your heart, it doesn't make you feel very good, then switch it. Switch it like,
stop reading it.
yeah, yeah, or scroll somewhere else. Yes.
Right.
So do it. Be really aware of what you're doing, especially this time of year, because it is, the days are getting longer, thank goodness, but still they're a little gray.
Yes. And we have a special for you. For the contour is going to be on sale this week for 15% off.
Hmm.
So you could stock up, get an extra one, have one in your purse,
Yes.
and get the brush too if you need that. And I think that's it,
Yeah, we do
right?
15% off the brush
The brush.
and the contour. So if you're getting an extra one, you're going to have an extra brush too. So if you put it in your purse or your travel bag, then you'll have two sets of step number 3.
Yes. And that's it for today.
Thank
And
you.
we'll see
Thank you so
you.
much for listening.
Yes, we'll see you next week.
We love you all.
Hmm.
Have a bright, bright week.
Bye now.
Bye bye.